Hi friends, welcome back to a Black Lady Tutorials. This is my second video on this channel. I am dedicated to helping people learn how to create games from scratch using RPG Maker MZ. I will show you a simple way to create games if you're a beginner or if you're advanced and you just want to learn better ways to create games, or you just want to refresh your memory or review. I am perfect for you. My video is perfect for you. So, in our last video, we created a character. I'm jumping right into the video, by the way. Her name is Sakura from Naruto. Not really, but yes, we tried to create her. And if you press play, if you followed along with the video with me, you will have a game that's starting out with Sakura. One of the things I did was turn down the volume because I noticed that it kind of overpowered me when I was trying to explain things to you. I'll show you guys how to control your game volume. You go down to options, left click on it, and where it says BGM volume, BGM stands for background music. Just left click on it. If you left click on it, you can change the volume up and you can also turn it back down. I'm going to leave it at 20%, that way you guys can still hear me explain the video to you guys if we happen to press play. So, we're going to go to new game. And as you can see, we have a character that can walk around. That's it. That is if you created her or him or whoever in the video. You can use the arrows left, right, up, and down. And you can also use your mouse to move them around on the screen. So I'm going to X out of this video. And now we're going to create an environment. If you look over to your left, your tiles should look like this, because I believe last time we did outside for our environment. If it doesn't look like this, if it looks like a bunch of squares, like graphs, that means you must be in this area. If you go to game and you look underneath it, there's a pawn. It looks like a red pawn, and it says event. If you left click on that, then now you have all the square grids. If you're there and you're not actually there where I am right now, you want to go to the left. It looks like a bunch of clouds where it says map. Map is the only area where you'll ever get to create an environment. So you want to left click on that. Sorry, that something popped up in the corner. So you left click on this one where it says underneath tools and it has a little cloud. If the left side of your map still doesn't look that way, don't panic. Okay. Go down to where your map is, down here. You want to left click, see how it says A, B, C, and R? Yours might look completely different from mine. I don't know how yours is set up. Or maybe you click something, or don't panic. Left click on it. Make sure that is lit up. And then you want to right click on it. And then you want to edit. Now, if you look at your general settings under here, it'll say name and then it'll say display name. You can name it whatever you want. I named mine Homeland. And for the display name, it's just hometown for some reason. I don't know. But if you look under tile set here, my tile set is 0002 outside. There is an arrow pointing down. If you left click on that arrow, you could be in overworld, or you can be in dungeon or sci-fi or inside. And I'll show you. I'm going to left click on the overworld because that's usually where most people are. And then I'm going to press OK. And see? Now my settings over on the left, the tiles have changed. And everything has changed for the overworld, for the outside world. Basically the world map. You would use this for a world map if you're making a world map. I'm not creating a world map. I'm just creating the outside of a village. So I will not be using these tiles over here. Because I'm not going to use them, I'm going to go over to where it says Homeland. I'm going to right click and I'm going to press Edit. Then I'm going to go under where it says Tile Set to the arrow. I'm going to go down to where it says 002 and I'm going to left click. Well, 0002. Then I'm going to press OK. That is how you get there, okay? If I move too quickly, please tell me in the comments. I'll slow down for you guys. That way you can follow along and try not to move too quickly. So the next thing you want to do is you want to go to the top. You want to go underneath where it says game. And you want to move to the right. All the way till you get to the pencil. Then you're going to left click on the pencil. Once you've left click on the pencil, you're going to click on any of these you want. I'm not saying you have to follow me. You can literally design whatever you want. For me, I'm going to design a house first. That way we can create that. And then an event where we get to go inside of the house. So first thing I'm going to do is, let's see, I like this kind. So I'm going to use this brick house here. Let's see, and then I'm going to make this house. This is going to be, I can make this into a tavern or whatever I like. And basically, let's see, I'll go with this fence here. I'll create this little fence. Let's see. And then here I'll create like a little door where you can walk into. And before I do the door, you guys, how do you think my map looks? Does it look good? So I like to add a lot of detail to my things. So I'm going to add this little bush here. And I'm just going to, I believe I did this before too with you guys. Did I do this before? I think I did. Yeah, so create like a little brush. You can actually do whatever you want. These are basically painting tools, similar to if you wanted to talk about the Unreal Engine, for example. I've used that as well. So I have a lot of experience using different types of game engines, but by far RPG Maker MZ is my favorite one because you need like next to nothing in order to create. I know the Unreal Engine uses a lot of blueprinting to create stuff using nodes, and I'm really good at that too. Of course, that's for another video. I was just trying to give you guys a little background without giving you too much background. Okay, I'm going to go to B. I'm going to go pick one of these little, at the very top of a map, well, not the very top. If you go further to the middle, you'll see like these little dark squares. I'm going to use one to create a little doorway. And then now, this is the fun part, guys. You're going to go up to where it says game. Underneath game, there's that little red pond we clicked on earlier. Left click on that. Go to the empty space where you see like the door is supposed to be. Right click on that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go to new. Now we're going to name this enter. For now, it's just called enter. We'll change the name later. And then we have to create an image for that. We need a door. So you're going to left click on it twice. We're going to scroll down because here it says actor 1, actor 2. You're going to go past all of these things and you're going to go to door 1. You need to choose any of these doors you like, particularly a square. You can choose a curved door, but you want a curved background. I don't have a curved background. Now the curved backgrounds are still available back in those tiles we had. But as you guys can see, I clicked the square, so I'm going to click on this one. And I'm going to press OK, because I think this door will look good with the outside of the brick. Now you're going to right click on where the little diamond is here, where it says contents. You're going to left click on new. And then you're going to go to 2. Now at the very top, it says movement. And then you're going to go to transfer player right here. Left click there. Transfer player 2. We're going to say you leave out through the back of this building. We're going to say okay. And we're going to make it so that the character is faced up. Transfer player to homeland. Okay. All right, guys. Now this is going to be weird because we're going to go through the door and we're going to enter. Once we go through this door, you will appear through the back part of this door. So basically you'll be coming in and then coming straight out. In order to create a room to go into, we have to create a room, but we haven't made one yet. But the point of this is for me to show you guys how the events actually work. That way you guys can kind of understand a little better. So we're going to play the game. Before you start to play the game, you got to go over to where, you have to go over to where it says file, right? You got file, edit, and mode. Right underneath mode, there's a little disk looking thing here. This is how you save your project. You're going to left click on that. It's going to spin to say that it's saved. Now you're going to go over to where the gameplay button is to play test it. And you're going to left click on that. We're going to go to new game. Now, I'm going to make the character go through the door. And see, you have appeared on the other side of the door. You can do it as many times as you like. this is your first event. Now you're going to X out of this. Now we're going to change this because we need to create a room for you to go into. We're going to make this into, instead of making this into her house, I'm going to make this into an inn. A sleeping place where you can go to sleep and do all that. That would make this video be a little longer than what it normally is, but I ask you guys to bear with me, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to the little pawn tool up here where it says event, and you're going to go to the left to where the cloud is on the map, and you're going to left click on that. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to go down to where it says game. Click on game 1, but you're going to right click on it and you're going to press new. Now we have another map. This map is going to be called inn or hotel. Hotel inn. Yeah. We don't want an overworld. If we do an overworld, it's going to give us a map of outside. We want to do an inside map. So we're going to click on the little arrow here where it says tile set. And we're going to go down to where it says inside. 003. 0003 inside. You're going to left click on that and you're going to press OK. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create a room. I'm going to choose, I guess I'll choose a blue carpet. I'm going to go over to where the bucket tool is at the top. You see the pencil, you got the square, the circle, or ellipse, and then bucket tool. I'm going to make all that blue. All right, and the next thing I'm going to do is create a little desk. I'm going to go back to the pencil, and this part is important. Go back to the pencil so you have one thing. I'm going to create, let's see, where should I have the person stand? I'm going to have them stand right here. All right, so we're going to have a little desk here, okay? And then I'm going to create beds. So let's go to B. And as you guys can see, there's beds here. I'm going to create this bed here. Let's see. Bed. Yeah, just bear with me here. We're almost done. All right, so we'll just do these beds like this. There we go. That's good enough, right? Yeah, cool. Okay. Next thing we got to do is we got to create a wall. That's one of the first things you want to do when you're creating. And actually, if I'm being serious, it's kind of small. All right. We got a wall there. There we go. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll create like a little, this will be like a little inn. People come here to sleep. We could create something a little more lively later, but right now we're just learning how to create a place where you can go. And then now we have to create someone here who will stand here and basically that means create an event where, sorry about that, a lot of shaking of the camera today. I was supposed to do a video, guys, on Saturday, but I got a little under the weather. Still a little under the weather. I got the flu. So right now we're just working on, I wanted to do a video. I didn't want to wait too long to do another one because I know you guys are probably excited or not. Let me know what you think of my video in the comment. Okay. So underneath game, you want to click on the red pawn. And we're going to go to right here. So you're going to go to quick creation event. And then what you can do is you can go to inn. And let's see. We'll make the price for staying a night here 100 coins a night. That's kind of a lot, but it's okay. And so what I'll do is I'll close off the walls. So go back to the little map tool over here. You want to close off the walls because we don't want to be able to just go past her. Right? We don't want to just be able to just do whatever we want because that would make us like a little bandit if we did, right? That would make us bad. Let's see. So you can't really. There we go. So we'll kind of do this. Oh, that looks awful. But it's okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. I got this. I got this. We got this. We got this. We got it. We got it. Okay, so. Here we go. Hey. Yay. Alright. Let's see. How do I fix? Yep. Let's just fix those. There we go. Now this will be like the little end. In the hallway we can put like books you know, we'll put like bookshelf here, one on this side. We can do like a barrel over here. What else? Let's see. Get like table there. Basically, she's blocking your way to get in, though. I purposely did that. I should put her out here. You can do that. You know what? If you go to event, you can actually left click and drag her all the way over here. And she'll literally stand here instead of standing there. We can have her block the way in. And then we can remove this here. So let's do that. Let's go back to find the carpet. Let's put that. There we go. Now she's standing here. You can't get past her. All right, and then I don't know where you're going to enter. I'm guessing. Let's see. We can build up around that too. We can literally say like we can do this. We can make it so that you have to enter from this way. So we can make the entrance here. So now what we'll do is we'll go back to Homeland, left click on it, and then you're going to make sure you go up to where the little pawn is, the little red pawn where it says event. You're going to left click on that. Then you're going to go down to where the door is we made earlier. You're going to right click on it and you're going to press edit this time. Now instead of transferring the player to the Homeland in a different direction, you're going to left click on it first, and then you're going to right click on it and you're going to press edit. Now, where it says direct destination, Homeland, click on it, left click on it. Instead of Homeland, you're going to go down to where it says in, and now you're going to make the entrance right here, that very spot. You're going to press OK. And then the character is obviously going to be facing upward, which is what you want. You're going to press OK, then OK. Now, even though we've made a way to get in, we have not made a way to get out. So what you need to do is you need to go to the end now. We're already in events where the red pawn is here. If you're not on it and it doesn't have the lines, go to it. Go to where you made the entrance. It could be somewhere different for you. You could have chosen somewhere else. You're going to right click on that. You're going to press quick event creation, because you don't need to create a door or anything for this part. You're just trying to move the character out of the end. So you're going to left click on transfer. The location now is what you have to change. So you're going to left click on where these dots are. And now you're going to go back to where it says Homeland. You're going to left click on Homeland. You're going to make it right outside of the door. You're going to press OK. And for the character's direction, they can retain it because they're heading downward. Or you can make it so that they're facing down. That way they're not facing down sideways or a different direction when they get ready to leave out. Then you're going to press OK. Now, when you start your game, it's going to start you off from here. So you go back up to where that little disk is, where it says Save Project underneath File, Edit, and then Mode, right here. You're going to left click on that. Now you're going to go to where the gameplay is. So go press the play key next to your character generator. Alright, you're going to go to new game. Alright, so now we have a character. Well, I want to go to the inn. Alright, click on the inn. Now, she's blocking the way. 100 for 1 night. Would you like to stay? You don't have enough money. Oh. Alright. I don't have any money, so I have to change that now. I have no money. Okay. We don't have any money. But as you guys can see, you can go inside and you can leave out. Now let's get some money, shall we? Alright. You guys noticed that this whole area over here, I don't really have anything for you to interact with yet. But now I'm creating another event. So we're going to go back to events, which it already was on events. I just wanted to come back here to see where I want to put a chest. Let's see. So we could do... You can put a random chest somewhere, or you can make it so your character just finds items. I think it'll be more fun if we make it a character be able to find items. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to just start putting trees. random places. Because there wouldn't just be like a chest somewhere near a tree, right? Totally there wouldn't. Alright, so now I'm going to go back to the event icon over here. I'm going to right click at the top over here. And I'm going to press quick event creation. And now I'm going to go put treasure. And then now I want the treasure to have exactly how much money I need to stay in the end, which is 100 gold. And you're going to press OK. Now, here's a tip. If you click on this twice, left click on it, you can actually go to where the image is of the chest, and you can left click on it again. You can choose a different color if you like. You don't have to be the main one. Let's see. I'm going to make mine, I'm going to make it blue. There you go. Now I have a blue chest right there. Now I'm going to go back over to where that disc is for you to save. You're going to left click on that disc, and you're going to go back to play. You're going to press new game. If you want to make your screen bigger, you can press the square in the middle. And now I've made my screen a lot bigger. Now my character, I'm just going to use my mouse. 100 gold were found. Now you guys noticed it changed red. That's because I didn't, that is a glitch that I have to fix, and I'll show you guys how to do that in one moment. But now that I have 100 gold, now I can go sleep. Alright, now the inn lady here. 100 G for one night. Would you like to stay? Yes. Alright. So there you go. Now you have your creation of the, when you come in, now you can stay the night. I just showed you guys how to pay to stay in the inn. Alright, so I'm gonna make this go smaller, and I'm gonna X out. Now we need to fix this issue because when the chest opened, it actually changed red. So we're gonna right click on it, we're gonna edit it, and I'm gonna left click on it again. Now you guys saw what happened, right? To the chest, because it switched to the red color. So we're gonna try it again. This time I went to the very last one to see. And then also another thing you want to be able to do is, for me, I like to create actual details with characters like sleeping, stuff like that. And we'll get more into those details in another video. Right now, I just wanted to show you guys how to create an environment and how to go into a room. So if you guys like the video, don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe, help support my channel so I can keep making videos like this for you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about RPG Maker MZ. What you would like to see me improve on in this video. But for now, I'm going to test it out and then I'll end my video. So that way I don't hold you guys too long. So I'm going to save this now. I'm going to see if it worked. Blow up my screen to make it really big so we can see. It still changed red. By golly. Alright, so there is a solution for this, guys. It's pretty easy. Just delete it. Delete. Now I can go in here, instead of pressing quick creation, I can right click on this and I can press new. I can create my own event from scratch using this. I can just call it chest. Forgot how to spell chest for a minute there. And left click on image twice. I'm going to go down and I'm going to find chest. And it's going to give me the same options here. I will pick this one and then press OK. So this is the chest I'm getting. Now when I go into this event, I got to create everything on my own. So I have to press new and it's going to say you found 100 gold coins. And these are just this is what I put in here for myself. You can literally say anything. You can say you found spaghetti, you found a chest of pizza, whatever you want. Also, another thing, I actually like my windows when I read the stuff. I like it to be at the top instead of the bottom. How you change it is you go to the bottom where it says background and it says window position. I'm going to make mine at the top. I can make it windowed, dim, or transparent. I'll make it dim because it's kind of important that you found some money. So I'm going to press OK. And then I'm going to press OK. Another thing, when the inn lady speaks to me, I also want her words to be at the top as well. I would like to have a box at the top that says it instead of at the bottom. So I'm going to go back to where it says inn. I'm going to right click on her. I'm going to press edit. And then I'm going to left click on where it says at the top where it says contents in the first text. Before it shows choices yes and no, I'm going to press edit. And I'm going to go to where it says window position here. And it's going to be at the top instead. Show choices. Edit. Nope, I don't need to do anything with this because it's only that part that I want to change. But there are a lot of events here. I'm going to show you guys an if and when event next time. I'm not going to show you it right now because it's kind of a lot for me to reveal to you guys. Alright, so now we're going to try out the game. Underneath mode where the little disc is, I'm going to save it again. Now I'm going to go back to where it says play. I hope I'm not talking too fast. New game. Alright, now we're going to go back to this and see. You found 100 gold coins. You found 100 gold coins. Did I really find 100 gold coins though? No, I didn't. Because I didn't do something right here. This is all a part of the learning process, guys. Let's go back to the homeland. There is something I did not do. Alright, new. Alright. So the first thing you're going to do now is because you have this here. You have this this treasure box here. It's not going to move. And I forgot to show you guys this too. So if this was a character, they would have certain things. This is an action trigger, meaning you have to press enter or you have to press your mouse to get it to react. You found 100 gold coins. You're not going to quite find that yet. But we're going to keep it, we're going to let it say that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in a sound effect. So you're going to go to 2. Play sound effect. You can listen to all the different ones. We want an open. We want a chest. That one sounds the best. So we're going to use that one. That's a sound effect. Before we actually make it say you found 100 gold and open, one of the first things we're going to do is in the middle here, we have to put a wait. That way it's not so quick. Otherwise it'll all move as one line. So right here where it says play the sound, we're going to right click on it. We're going to press new. And where it says timing, so you got 1, 2, and 3 right here. So you have 1, 2, and 3. I'm trying to slow down a little. I'm sorry. So 1, 2, and 3. 1 is, this is the one where you show the checks. Show the text. The things I wrote down earlier, you found 100 gold. That is the most important one for this one. For number 2, the important one will be transfer. But then if you go to movement, if you look over by timing, this is important the most too. The sign wait. We're going to make it wait about 60 seconds. Okay. It's going to play that noise. Then over here where it says new. Hold on. Hold up. Let's see. Yes. So we have to go back to 1. Now, you know how we found, let's move this out of the way. It says you found 100 gold coins. So one of the first things we're going to do over here is you're going to change the gold. This is changing the amount of money you have in your party. If you have more than one person in your party, then all of you guys will change. If it's just you, like it's just Sakura, it's just her by herself, just me. You're going to press change gold. It's going to increase to 100. You have to remember to put this here. Otherwise, if you open the chest, you're not going to have any money. So you have to increase the amount of You have to increase the consonants or the amount of gold you get. You have to increase it. This is your way of programming it into there. So you have it. So it's going to change your gold. So your gold won't just be $0 anymore. Now you'll have 100 gold in there, whether the chest opens or not, which is another thing. Okay. The next thing you want to do is you want to create a new event page. Okay. That's important because right now the chest is closed. We need it to open. We need an open image. So you're going to press new event. Now for this one, you're going to go down where it says image. You're going to left click on it twice. We're going to go down and we're going to find that chest that we had earlier, the same color. And we're going to find, we're going to show this one. It's open. Okay. And that's all you need to do for that. That's it. Once it's your second one is this one. All right. Normally what you would do is you would create over here, you would say, you would go to new, you would go down to where it says control switch, and you would press OK. The control switch is on. But you don't really, I don't believe you really need to do that for this one, because this is a chest and I'm pretty sure it's not going to close again. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let's see. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to save it. Now we're going to press play. Make the screen bigger. Put a new game. Now let's see what happens. What? Okay. Cool. So you have invisible actors beside you. So that didn't work. So the first thing we got to do is we got to go back. Now what we have to do is we have to turn on this control switch. So you're going to go to new. We're going to press self-control switch. You're going to press on. Then we're going to go to the second one. And you're going to say on. All right. Now we're going to press OK. We're going to see if this works. Make the screen big. Chest should be closed. Yes, it's closed. We're going to go open it. You found 100 gold coins. All right. That was kind of slow. But it was kind of delayed, right? Is it just me or was it delayed? It totally was. Yeah, so let's see. Maybe I'll take away the wait then. We'll do that. Okay. All right, let's save it and let's try this again. All right. Okay. Press play. All right, make this big. Now let's try it again. Yeah, let's see. That's a little better. All right, I like that better. All right, guys, so we're gonna turn that off. All right, I'm gonna end my video here. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way you guys can receive more videos like this one. And I hope you guys learned something useful. In my next video, I'll be showing you guys how to create a actual a sleep scene where she's sleeping, somebody comes and like wakes her up, that sort of thing. And then, you know, you guys can create your own types of environment. And when we go to my next video, I'll probably have another environment set up similar to this, but I'm going to create something much better. I just wanted to show you guys how to create some of the tools. Play around with RPG Maker MZ and see what you can create. Share with me in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching A Black Lady Tutorials. Bye, everyone.